So I'm at the house, right? And I want something to eat, but you ever been at the house and you want to eat something, but you don't know what to eat? You know, it's like everything that you thought of is what you don't want. Well, I'm in this situation right now, right? Where I want something to eat, but I don't know what to eat. So I'm gonna create something, right? Never been done before. This is the first time in history. I'm the first one that's gonna come up with this recipe. And I want you to follow me. Alright? Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make something that I ain't never made before. Like I said, I never made it before. So, but this is what it is, okay? I'm gonna call this recipe, I'm gonna call it tuna. I'm gonna say tuna patties. Tuna patties, because you know you can't call it beef patties. You gotta say, you know, tuna patties. They ain't got no beef in there, so I'm gonna just say tuna patties. All right. So I'm gonna show you how to make some tuna patty. Oh, you know what? We could call it. Well, I could call it tuna cornbread. Okay, so I got the name for you. It's called tuna corn patty. Yeah, and you're gonna see the reason why. It's you know, we put the little corn in there, and this is how we're gonna do it. All right. Need my pan. Get the pan going. Woo. All right, so we need some flour. We need some corn. Yeah, secret recipe. All right. See, I'm showing y'all everything, man. I'm showing y'all how we do this. So this is gonna be the main ingredient, the corn. Yep. Now, what I'm gonna do, oh, guess what? I watched that before, but because I'm on camera, I'm gonna act like I'm extra clean, all right? So I'm gonna wash my hands again and show you that I'm washing my hands. Yep. Gotta have nice, clean, and guess what? You see the fingers? You gotta make sure, check this out, you gotta make sure the fingers are clean. Underneath these fingernails could be real germs, y'all. So y'all gotta make sure the fingernails are clean. You know, I'm gonna tell you. Alright, so all I'm doing right now is just getting the flour, putting the flour in the container. How much flour am I gonna use? I don't know, just, you know, playing it by ear. You see, the thing is, this is all an art. Cooking is an art, y'all. So, whenever you're doing something you realize that it's not going according to plan or what you got envisioned in your head, you switch it up a little bit. You understand what I mean? You add a little bit more stuff to it, and that's what we're gonna do. See, Grandma will teach y'all that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So, put a little bit more flour, you know, around this much, right? Then I'm gonna get my secret ingredients, right? And just, see, I'm not gonna measure my cornmeal. You know, I'm gonna just play with it a little bit. See, just pour it in my hand. Just pour it all over the plate. You see the bowl? Yeah, this is a bowl. And kind of mix it in. See, when I use my fingers, it has to be right. It has to be right. My daughter laughing at me, y'all. So, see, if I use a spoon, the spoon is not gonna give me the right texture feel. So when I use my fingers in there, it will tell me exactly what's going on with this mixture. You know what I mean? So I don't want it to be even. I want the cornmeal to kind of overshadow the flour a little bit. You'll see what the reason why. Probably you know why I said that. So I'm still going, giving a little bit more. All right, kind of extra with this last much. Then I'm gonna pour it in there. See what I'm talking about? Oh yeah, it feels good going in that bowl, y'all. So right there, see, stir it in. See how the flour started to look kind of yellowish? Yeah, that's what I need right there. Oh yeah, now I can feel more cornmeal. The corn is more in there. But at this point, it's not even cornmeal, it's corn powder. Yeah. Because they powdered it out. Yep, that's what they did. So, yeah, make sure it's all nice and even. It's gonna be even though the cornmeal is overshadowed the flour. You see how that nice yellow look? Yeah, that's what we're looking for. So now that we got our stuff all nice and even, okay, you about to get on the video in a minute. If you don't be quiet, I'm gonna have you do this. You wanna do it? You wanna do it? I see. You say yes? Come over here. Let me show you how you do it. Let me show you how you do it. All right. See? Oh, you gotta sit. Oh, what you got in your hand? That's no good no more. The dog is gonna get it. All right. So now you gotta put your hand in there. Put your hand in. Yeah, put your hand in my food, girl. This is my food. My food, not yours. I gotta cook this. I gotta eat this. I gotta make sure this is right for me. How you gonna talk? You tell me to stop. Well, forget you then. I don't know what you just said, but I think it just cursed me out. Man, all right, so now, where was I? All right, so now, we are looking for, see this right here? This is not what we need. The baking soda, nah, we don't need this one. No, we don't need that one either. All right, so we're looking for. Okay. All right. Yes, I thought I didn't have it for a minute. I thought I had to use a baking soda. That would have been bad. Oh, that would have been real bad. Yeah, but we got the right stuff, y'all. This right here, close my cupboard. I don't want you to see all of my cupboard. You know, all of my business. I'm just trying to show you one little thing, and you looking all up in my cupboards and stuff. All right, so we need this right here to give us a little rise. Not too much, but just a little rise. You understand what I mean? So we gonna put this in there. We're gonna add a little bit, not too much. Like I said, we don't want it to change the taste of the, what we're looking for here. So again, I'm gonna use my hands. Just kind of squish it out while I'm adding it to my mixture. Yeah. So I could add a little bit more. Yep. A little bit more. All right. Then I'm gonna just it's kind of lumpy, so kind of squish it out as you add it in there. You know what I mean? So you don't have to do too much stirring. So all right. Stir it in. Like I said, you don't have to use your hands. All right. So now look at my flour. Look at my mix, y'all. Look at my mix. My mix is coming on. So now I need a flavor to it. What's the flavor? Come on now. You know what a flavor is. Let me show you what the flavor is. Got to add a little flavor. So I got me some salt, y'all. Got me some salt. Yeah. See, you all up in my video. Okay. All right. So check this out. You don't want to put too much of it. So what I'm gonna do? Put it back in my hands again. Just to feed it out a little bit. Yep. All right. So just a touch. All right. So now, see it? You see, like your grandma would say, just a pinch of salt would do. You understand what I mean? You don't have to put too much. Just a pinch. Yeah. Oh yeah. Now, I'm gonna add a little bit more something to it, and I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna add. Now y'all gonna frown on me with this one, but guess what? It's my cooking, y'all. Y'all can do whatever y'all wanna do, but I'm gonna do what I wanna do. So now, where's my secret ingredient? Got it, boom, right here. Look what I got. See, I got me some sugar, y'all. Oh, a lot of people frowning on me right now. A lot of people frowning on me right now. Oh, yes. Not too much, y'all. Not too much. So we're not gonna overdo it. Just gonna give it a little taste. You know what I mean? Give it a little taste, y'all. Gonna give it a little taste. Put that back over there. Now, I'm gonna stir this in. And, add a little black pepper to it. Like I said, not too much. Don't want to overdo it. You know what I mean? And, just seasoning up my flour a little bit. You know what I mean? You make sure the corn tastes good with my flour. So I'm doing a little. This one right here is called. Oh, You know what? It's a complete seasoning, but you know how we say, we call it all-purpose. But they say complete seasoning. Yeah. And one more thing I'm looking for. That's gonna push it over to the top. Voila, y'all. Vanilla. And what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna add a little bit more, not more, but I'm gonna add some water to it so it can give it more texture. Now I'm gonna add the water in there. Oh yeah, it's coming here. It's coming on. I might need a little bit more flour after this because it's a little bit too wet. Yep, sometimes you add it in there and it's a little bit too wet. Yeah, you put too much water in the thing, so. But you know what I like though? I like the fact that you're right here with me, seeing how I'm messing it up and getting it right. That's what I'm talking about. You ain't going nowhere. Yeah, add a little bit more because I want it to be not too dry and not too wet. Oh yeah. The last time you tried to help me, you tried to mess me up. Yep. I remember. Tried to put your dirty hands in my food. You ain't even wash your hands. Alright, so now. Yep, you gotta wash your hands. You gotta wash your hands when you're around me. Alright, so it's just like kneading and dumping, y'all. Alright, so now I'm starting getting it in there. Alright, yeah, now we start from there. Remember back in the days how Grandma Duncan used to be nice and tight? You know why? Because she put a whole apple in that thing. Pressing it in, make sure that thing is nice and tight. Now people, you know, they don't want to eat any hard stuff because it messes with their teeth. You know, I don't want to chip my teeth. No, man. Tighten it up a little. You know, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And guess what? I'm getting my yellow back, y'all. I'm getting my yellow back. Look at that. See? Get my yellow back. Right here is where we're trying to be. See that right there? Depends on how you want to make it. It depends on how you want to make it, but y'all don't even know what I'm making. So how you gonna make it? So you know, just follow my steps, y'all. Just follow my steps. All right, and I'm done with this. Yeah, I suck up some of the water, and now it's see that right there. I can wash your clothes with this thing. You remember back in the days, y'all used to wash clothes? This is how we used to wash clothes back in the days. Alright, so I'm gonna stop playing my food, y'all. Alright, stop playing my food. I know y'all hate that.
Look at him over there playing with that food. Boy, you know you ain't supposed to play with that food like that.
Alright, y'all. I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, so I'm back. I had to clean up the kitchen a little bit because as you can tell, I was making a hot mess, you understand? So, I got my main ingredients here, and this is tuna. Yeah, man, I told y'all I'm trying to eat healthy, y'all. So I got my tuna. I'm gonna let my tuna stay to the side for a minute. I ain't ready to use it yet. But what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna get my board. Okay, y'all, so I had to wash my board. Make sure my board is nice and clean. Because the food is going directly on the board. You understand what I mean? So, voila. Alright, so now, okay, alright. Yep, I need this, Yup. So, they're already clean, y'all. They're already clean, but you know, when you put stuff away, stuff gets dusty and all kinds of stuff. You know, you never know what crawl over your container when you're sleeping at night. So make sure you clean it again. You understand what I mean? That's all. That's all. You know. Okay, y'all. So remember what I was telling you about saying that what's in my head, I'm putting it out on a plate. Well, that comes with trials and errors. You know, sometimes you're gonna mess up, but you gotta correct yourself. That's just how the art works. You understand what I mean? So what we're doing right now, we're gonna go back to this step and get the tuna right, because the tuna has to be right. So see, look at me, I play basketball, y'all. You know, I know I catch y'all. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna get the tuna right. So when you finish with the dough, just put the tuna in the dough, and you understand what I mean? So this is what I think you know where I'm going with this right here. I just told you, man. I told you. You didn't get it? All right, you'll see. So now we gotta cut our tuna open. You gotta cut it open. Before I pour it off, I'm gonna put it in the pot, right? And the pan and fry it up a little bit. So I'm gonna let this oil stay in there and fry it up with the oil. Yeah, that's what Okay, y'all, so I done turned my stove on, and there's a flame. You can see it. I don't know if you can see it, but the flame is there. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna let the pot dry out. Put some water in there, wash it out a little bit. All right, so now I need to get my seasoning. While my pot is drying out a little bit, let me get my seasoning going. Just need a little bit, just to season it up a little bit, because you don't want to put your meat fresh in your patty. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta have a little bit of seasoning there, so when you bite into it, you get a nice sweet taste, in the middle. You understand what I mean? So yeah. All right, so pot dried out before I'm ready, so I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. I'm not using too much crazy seasoning. I just like to use my all-purpose. If you had a all-purpose fish seasoning, yeah, like I was saying, if you have your all-purpose seasoning, you could use your all-purpose fish seasoning in your tuna. It's in there somewhere. I just can't find it right now, so I'm gonna just use the regular. I just put it in there, but I'm gonna add a little bit more. See when the way you play it by art, when you're creating this artwork, it doesn't matter, man. It's whatever you feel for. You see what I'm saying? So, all right, I ain't going too crazy on the black pepper now. You don't want to go too crazy with the black pepper. All right, so that's what it looks like. All I'm gonna do is just kind of dig into it a little bit. Dig into it. See all these little chunks. Gotta make sure the chunks are out. So just take it and stir it up, and bring that water on top. Get it nicely moisturized. Or just kind of base it out a little bit. Base it. Alright. Chunk over here. Make sure I get the side too. Get my water and base it again. Here it is. It's coming to it now. It's coming. Let's get there. Turn my stove again. Just pour it up, this whole thing in my container. Alright. Turn it up because I want it to dry out a little bit. You know what I mean? So I want my fire to be hot. So while that's going on, I'm gonna get. I was gonna wait until the last, but I didn't want my onions to overcook. So I want it to be a little crunchy, Yeah, so I'm gonna put the onions in there. I'm getting going. Okay, y'all. So I'm gonna just dice up my onions. Put a little bit in there. I don't want it to be too big though. I just want it to have a nice little onion look to it. You're not gonna see it anyway. See what I told you about the liquid? Now you don't see it, man. All that oil is sucked up into the tuna. See? Real nice. So now it's gonna leave my meat nice and crunchy. in the house before. You went out to the store. You went out to the store. You bought it, right? You bought some food, right? And you come home with it. And before you could get a chance to taste the thing, somebody else go in and open it up and start eating out your stuff. Don't taste it and tell you how good your food is. I hate that. I hate that. Let me be the first. Let me be the first, you know? Alright, so nice. I love it, y'all. Alright, so we're gonna let that sit right over there. Time for my patties, right? So all I'm gonna do right now is just to sprinkle a little bit on my board. You understand what I mean? Yeah, oh yeah, See, sometimes you gotta put your hand in there and just work with it. Spread it all over your board. But my board was a little wet. The board was wet, so. Alright, so. Got my pen. Same thing with my pen, right? Make sure it's nice and powdered. Alright, now. The whole thing is you want to get it nice and flat, right? So I'm just, put it on my board, right? Okay, now I'm gonna roll it down. I think it's still a little wet, y'all. So I'm gonna add a little bit more flour to it. The dough was a little wet too, so all that plays a part. You understand what I mean? Alright, so now that I got my my dough, I'm gonna try. Oh, I forgot to put my fire back on. I'm gonna take my tuna. Bam. Don't want to do too much, you know. So what I'm gonna do right now is just to messed up. Since I messed up, I'm just gonna push it with my finger to the other side because there's actually alright, see? Boom, there it is. See, that's what I'm looking for right there. Now I need to put the oil in the pot. So the oil to get a little heat going, you know what I mean? What I was looking for, I couldn't find, right? And so I gotta improvise a little bit. So what I'm doing is just use this, just cut around the edges, right? Then something like that. It ain't perfect, you know what I mean? It's going in the belly anyway. Then I'm gonna use my fork, right? I'm just gonna press out the edges, 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 right? Voila! See? That's what you're looking for. Like I said, it ain't perfect, y'all. Put that in there and get another one started. No problem. And as you go, this is how cooking is, y'all. As you go, it gets better, you know? The reason why you want to get the edges nice and cut is remember you stuffed it, so you want to make sure it's not gonna fall out of the plate in the pot.
It started to come a little bit too golden, you know what I mean? But it's okay, like I said. The fire was up too high, y'all. Popped open on me. And the reason why is because you see how it's actually floating on top of the oil? You're supposed to have the oil floating over it, you know what I mean? But I ain't wasting all that oil. I'll flip it over and do it again. That's all it is. So, you know, there it is. The Ziploc bag method that I was doing is more like this one. See? Or this one. See? This ain't too bad, right? So, boom, there it is. And this one is done too. I'm gonna take this out. You see this one is the golden brown one. See? That's nice. Just flip this over and let the other side catch its color. It's coming on, y'all.
This is what you get at the Chinese store. You know, it's called sriracha sauce. See? See? But I never had it before, so I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. So what I'm gonna do? I ain't gonna be nice with it, y'all. I'm gonna show you. I ain't gonna be nice with it now. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna dip it in there. It tastes good, y'all. It's a little spicy. That sauce is a little spicy, but it tastes good. And you see my stuffing in there? So there's a little bit of both. I'll taste a little bit of tuna, a little bit of sauce, and my cornmeal, y'all. It tastes more like a festival. You know what a festival is? That's what this tastes like. That's what it is. Alright, y'all. This is the end of the video, y'all. I'll show y'all how to create, do your creation. The thing that you got in your hair, you gotta put it out on the plate. I did mine. What's yours? I'm gonna tell you one thing before I leave. I want y'all to like, share, and subscribe, y'all, because where we going? We don't know, man. We be all over the place. We're doing all kinds of stuff and stuff like that. You see, the meaning of Blessed Ave is multiple streets, y'all. It's you know, you go wherever, anywhere. You know what I mean? Sometimes you even go down a dead end road, dead end street road, whatever, and you have to turn back around. You understand what I mean? But as you turn around, just know that you're heading in the right direction next. You understand? Because you got God on your side. You understand? So just stay blessed, y'all. Like, share, and subscribe this video. Y'all don't know where we're gonna be, so make sure you tuned in. All right? Peace. Until then.